We'll see how it does. I'm not getting overloaded errors, so that's a good start. That's a good start. Alright. Where am I with my equipment? Oh, and I have mail too. I have equipment, I got mail. What's in my mail? Heg is making his move. Power core emits a thick energy field. Thick. Speaking of, this model's thick. I got thigh sliders, I got hip sliders, boob sliders, I got a waist slider. I got a tiny waist, big hips, and big thighs. I gave myself the proper proportions.
A little bird tells me that nasty old Nathaniel's got something up his sleeve for the good people of Fortuna. But I have it on good authority. Help is on the way.
I don't know that I gave myself shoes, though. I think I'm barefoot. I don't even think I gave myself socks. I think I'm just nude, thigh down. I think I got so excited. I was like, I got the new updates to the model and I did the face thing and I set it up so I could easily swap outfits, and then I went live and I forgot to customize my socks. Damn. Not even garters. GG's. Next time. I can't modify my outfits while I'm live because there's toggles that make like the top and the bottoms completely disappear. There's no dots on the boobs and stuff, but like, you know, I don't think Twitch will care for that matter. Ah! Fire alarm. That startled me. That startled me. But yeah, it is accurate proportions. French. That's one thing I'm sad about. We don't have anything to put in my mouth. No fish. Sad. Vehicles. You know, I should make sure that I'm not accidentally on private again for YouTube. No, we're good. I don't know why that's such a problem for me. It really didn't even want to go on a public last time I went and did it. It was just like, no. No. Okay, so we can unlock stuff here too. Sweet. One more level and I'm done with this thing. You guys know I'm gonna be so excited when I can switch to something else. You know, I've been tired of this. It does a lot of damage, but like, in general, I don't like using maces because they take a lot of time to actually execute the melee action. Oh my god. So many notifications. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. I feel like I might like it eventually, but for now, I want something that's fast. That's why I like the swords. The swords go fast. Do 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 do. Also, my stream PC is real nice because somebody broke the glass panel on the side. So it's got the full ventilation because I never got a new case for it. Or a new glass panel. it's funny how it happened too, because I literally told them, I said, you gotta be careful because it's got a tempered glass panel, and that's why I haven't cleaned out all of like the dust and stuff, because I'm too scared to take the panel off because I'm worried it's gonna like shatter. Because it's happened all times that my ex tried cleaning out our PCs.
Somebody did it? You mean some jerk that doesn't know how to listen?
He said he's done it before and he hasn't had one break before, and so he got it, and to trust him. So I was like, all right, but you break it, you buy it. And he was like, okay, but I'm not gonna break it. And then immediately goes to put the glass down on the floor and it shatters into a million pieces. So he got me a new case, but then that meant me having to put everything in the new case, and I don't know about all that. So now we just have a complete ventilation system of open air next to a freezing cold window. I gotta dissolve 5 mods for this one to do the junction. That's what we were stopped at. That's where we stopped. What are some good mods for me to destroy? Because I'm assuming I'm not getting these back. I have so many. But I feel like this is few for some people. I feel like some people have more than me. I'm just like, this is an overload to deal with. It's a lot. Alright. I have one of these already. Dissolve. There. Those two gone. Dissolve. Do I have the Titania Prime system? I don't know what that is. But I don't have any Prime things. I'm I've done 3. One more.
Most satisfactory.
There we go. We're doing the Saturn Junction, no. That's what we were trying to do. Now we gotta just complete the path. It's like the first time I've completed the requirements for the junction before I've gotten to the path unlocked. That's a first.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Get ready for a capsule.
Oops.
I delivered a life support
Oops.
capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support activated.
It does seem like it's gotten better though. It's less slow now. Maybe because of the mods I'm using. That might help.
Life support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available.
I like how our life support stuff's all the way over here. And we're like all the way down where none of that is.
Life support has been replenished. Life support incoming.
Over here. Ow.
Additional life support has arrived.
There we go, Chuck got one.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction. Life support activated.
I don't know if they want to stay or if they're gonna go. I don't even see where they are. Over here.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Now? There everybody is.
I've delivered another life support capsule. Tenno, prepare for life support.
Three. One more. Waiting on one more guy. Come on.
Additional life support has arrived.
They're making it. They're making it. We got it.
Another job well executed.
They were taking a little bit. They were taking a little bit.
Hey there, dreamers. The devil is home and the shades are up. That's right.
I didn't see if I hit.
Passing each other slow and with a nod.
Awesome. I can swap this. Thank goodness. The time has come. So we can continue with the heat sword because I haven't finished that one. That one's only at 12. And then we also have the bow. And this is at 29, so it's close. Also close.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Shut off the emergency frequency!
Sounds like something we would do in Star Citizen. do. Oh,
I need you to
gotta love the
sabotage
superhero
ship's
stance.
reactor. The
Especially
reactor is a
with this
complex
frame.
system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Do.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh father. Protect me! And my peace will be followed later. Are you driven by desire, or I
I'm just gonna leave.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
your golden hand? Oh!
Coolant cell extracted.
Arvos, I return to the grasp of your golden hand. Away!
A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. Hack the console to restart the reactor. Defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system. The enemy has destroyed a reactor pipe. You must protect them. Another pipe destroyed. All the pipes have been destroyed. The enemy has prevented the reactor from destroying itself. This mission is a failure.
No! Have to do it again. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just have a drink. My sorrows. That's better. I don't normally drink soda, so I forget how, like, fizzy it is. It hurts my eyes. Oh, I should have just hit repeat mission. That's my bad. That's my bad. Maybe I should make the fish thing smaller. Like a little smaller and more like in the center.
My intel suggests there are rich
That's not
enemies
covering
and
up so
caches
much.
in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
I didn't even realize that I was here with somebody. Last time I was alone. Oh,
If I die, tell my cats I said Pias one last time.
well, I will do, but I hope you don't die. That would be sad. Very unfortunate. Two ways to do the mission: defend it
Hacking up a lung.
for a time, or re-input the fuel and attack it and run away. Okay, so I didn't attack it, that's the thing. I'd put it in there. There we go. I'm a better shot than that. Look at me taking out the cameras.
Wise Parvos, the low thief shall never know the cool caress of your crowns.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. The reactor must be restarted to trigger your sabotage. Defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system. The enemy has destroyed a reactor pipe. You must protect them. Another pipe destroyed. Another pipe destroyed.
I don't know why I'm carrying this thing around. Hiking up a lung lately, that's not good. There we go. I think they were just looking for something. Additional items. I'm getting better at my damage taken though. It's no longer 100%. More drink, more hydration. You know, I saw something today that they're doing in China, and honestly, this game session is no longer available. Okay. Okay. Anyway, in China, somebody came up with this brilliant idea for ladies. You know? And they were like, you know, some ladies, they struggle with snowboarding and skiing, but they still want to go out to the mountains and have some fun, right? So, ooh, a mackerel. And so, anyway, you can't just drag me with fish. Anyway, so they said, you know what, let's do this. Let's take some hot dudes that are broke and need some extra cash, and they'll charge $30, and they'll carry these ladies down the mountain as they snowboard, but shirtless. And you know what? I think I need to add that to the list, to the bucket list of things of things that I may need to do in my lifetime. I don't know about in China, you know, but I feel like it would be an exhilarating once in a lifetime experience. So some people would still do that. Snowboard shirtless with or without the $30. You can't snowboard or surf, dang. Dang. I used to do skiing. I got skis, like my own pair of custom sized skis with like my designs that I picked out on them when I was a kid. And I was in like middle school, but then we moved from like an area with snow to Florida, which never has snow, so then they were pointless. We had to sell them. And then I went skiing again as an adult, and I was terrible because I lost all my skill.
Position has been compromised.
And I was terrified of how fast I was going.
Arrive.
Constantly. So now I'm just bad at skiing. The skill lost for a decision I did not make.
Reinforcements are inbound. Hold the line.
It's never a good sign when sirens start going off. It's never a good sign. Here they come. Here we go. Cleared the wave. We're doing good. Hello, Chris. We're gonna be fishing for a while, your censorship. Oh. See, I gotta pivot with each of these chirps. So it sounds like sneakers. You got a gold crown? Holy shit!
I beg you. No. Are you winning, son?
I'm getting whipped! Let's go. Let's do more! More blood. And a tire. You're getting all the gold today, man. Look at you and your RNG. A crown. A tire. I know! We're all just murdering everything so fast. I can actually wear a crown. There's a toggle for it. Well, I can make a toggle for it. I'm just collecting stuff now. Now, scooter? Jeez. That's nice. I'm down to keep going.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I'm doing fine. Perfectly fine. Chat's not almost dead. Nice. I'm getting more mods. Ow. Nice. Sad that we couldn't see that because it was behind the screen.
Keep fighting.
Keep going.
Another opportunity
Keep
to
going.
extract will appear soon.
Do do do. What? A mahi mahi. That fish doesn't taste that bad. It's pretty good. cleared. Done.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Let's go home. On to the next mission. Bum bum.
You have.
Do do do. It's salad. What salad?
The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out. Too many Tenno have perished to make Alad V's abomination. There will be no stopping the corpus if Zanuka is mass-produced. You are here to make sure that
Oh,
doesn't
it is
happen.
salad. I see now. I see. Oh, I left my squad mates. Oh well, too slow.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka project will
What
fix
is with
that
these
for you.
spam calls? Why am I getting spam called at 8 o'clock in the afternoon? Well, I guess it's evening now.
Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Tenno. Come, come, let me show you my new venture. I think
We're not
you'd be a
supposed to.
perfect fit.
You're not supposed to call you this late.
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype.
Fun fact, I know the rules about being a telemarketer and when you're allowed to call because I used to do political surveys when I was in college and I was broke and needed some kind of job.
Excellent. Please
And it was
report to
just
my
as awful as you think it would be.
instruction.
If Alad V is victorious today, he will dissect your Warframe and use the pieces to build more of his pets. You must not let this happen.
I don't want to leave everybody though. I will play.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Never mind, they
Target
already
acquired.
did it.
Take them down. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Hi. I killed it. think I'm supposed to go this way. I think I turned too fast. Yes. Very much. I did. I didn't even get to the boss fight because it was already like, go to the extraction point. The heck? I feel cheated. I feel cheated out of a boss fight. Oh well. But if you want a pro tip on how to not get so many calls, and you accidentally answered the phone and it's a telemarketer, just ask them to be taken off of the master list because you're on a do not call list. Because when you say, I don't want to be on the list, or I don't need it, whatever it is that you're selling, then you get taken off of that call person's registry, not the master registry. But if you say you want to be taken off of the master registry, then they have to go walk up the number to like the person at the desk and say that they requested to be taken off the list. And that they're on a do not call registry. The other thing you can do is answer the phone like your doctor's office. That's like a big no-no. You can't be a telemarketer for a doctor's office. Yes. It's really annoying that's how they work. But if it's a doctor's office, it's like a very big no-no because like they're dealing with health stuff. It could be like an urgent care or something. Like they gotta deal with people with like broken limbs and bleeding out. They don't need to be sold stuff. They can't even legally take a call for sales that's unrelated to their workplace. But in general, just don't answer the phone. But if you do, that's how you should handle it. Should we go and confront? Or continue exploring Jupiter? Also, I feel like everybody accidentally answers the telemarketer calls every once in a while because your spam filter doesn't get everything. And then for me, I'll get rid of the calls and then I get hit up with the texts. It leads to the main story, gotcha. But yeah, I get texts. I get texted in the morning, I get texted at night. The funny thing is, everybody I actually want to talk to doesn't have my phone number to call me or text me. Everybody talks to me through Discord. So like, if there's anybody calling me, it's either for like a business call, which is still weird because we don't call people on our personal phones for work. We have Slack and stuff. And if they're not answering on Slack, then they're on personal time. So you don't talk to them because they're not at work. I'm slightly on fire. Chad, get up. Get up, Chad. Come back. Please. Okay, cool. You're back. It's weird how that happens, yeah. I don't know, I just message them back and I say that I'm going to file a report with the FTC because I'm on a do not call registry. Which means they shouldn't have my number to be texting me. And then I get like a week-long break. Before my number gets added back.
A new quest is available in your codex.
even if it's just a bluff, they tend to back off. You don't think texts are regulated like that, but they don't know that at least. Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, if you just, like, like, I get, hi, it's blank from blank financial institution. Let us know if you'd like our services. And I'm like, what services? I didn't ask for any of this. I'm on a do not call registry. I will be contacting the property authorities about this since you've given me the company's name, and I'll be filing a report against you. I don't want to receive calls from this number or any other number associated with this company. Calls or text messages, and then I got a notification that I've been unsubscribed from all communication. So we'll see how that works. Like, a lot of times the telemarketers just don't want to deal with it either. Although, one time I did, like, I answered a call about, like, Hilton's Grand Vacation Club or whatever, and I got a free trip to Vegas so that they could try to sell me on a timeshare, and they were like, yeah, vacations are, like, super important for your mental health and your physical health because relaxation is, like, really important, and most people don't take enough vacations, and they just let their vacation time accrue and accrue, and then when they do take a vacation, they don't have a timeshare, so they end up spending more money on hotels and stuff. So instead, you should just give us your money, and then you can use points to book your hotel. And then, like, they gave me this whole spiel, and, like, I watched this video on stuff, and then they're like, yeah, so it's just gonna be $30,000 a year, and then, you know, you can go on vacation every other year. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't go on $60,000 vacations every 2 years. Nor do I have $30,000 to fork over every year. And they're like, oh, well, we have cheaper packages. You just won't be able to stay as many nights. What's the cheaper package? Well, you could do $5,000 a year. And I'm like, I'm not spending $5,000 a year to go on a vacation every other year. You know how great of a vacation I can go off of for $5,000? As a single person? I can spend a week on a cruise somewhere for $5,000 and get, like, a balcony. I could get a whole suite along with the flight. Your vacation is relaxing at home or an Airbnb nearby. Lucky enough that LA and the surrounding areas have about every environment you can think of most times of the year. Yeah. Exactly. I think my most expensive vacation was 10,000.
Capture them quickly before they escape.
And it's because I had to fly across the country with 2 people, me and one other person, for a 10-day long cruise. And then in addition,
the captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. I'm
in
detecting a large
addition,
security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
I also had to stay in, like, the city for a couple of days before we could get to the cruise because of, like, the flight. It was, like, a cheaper flight. So it ended up being more cost effective for us to fly in earlier and then, like, spend some time in the city and then leave. So, like, it ended up being a little bit more expensive for all of that. But I also got to see Seattle. I'm just gonna not deal with any of that. bum 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 bum. I'm sorry, I'm slow. Ow. I'm on my way. There's so many turns here. I'm making it. The cruise is just an added bonus at that point. It was even like the majority of the vacation was the cruise. It was just like getting there that was like tedious. But that was my most expensive vacation. My second most expensive vacation was when I spent a week in Paris. But we also cheaped out and got an Airbnb instead of a hotel. But the Airbnb, I don't know if it's just housing in Paris that was strange, or if it was like the Airbnb we stayed at. But it was like, there was either stairs or this tiny, teeny elevator that could fit one person and like a handbag. And then they had one small bed, like not quite a full but not quite a twin. There's something like between those two, and like that was the size of the bed that we had for 2 people. And then the bathroom, it had like the first level of the bathroom was like where the sink was, and then you'd step up and that's where like the toilet was, but there was only enough room for you to sit on the toilet and then like put one foot on either side of the toilet bowl. And it like had to be like your feet were back a little bit, otherwise they were just dangling. And then you had to step up again so that you could get into the shower. Like it was a very weird bathroom setup. Hello, Marcelius. It was just a really weird bathroom setup. I don't know. I've never seen having to step up to use the toilet and then step up again to use the shower. But to be fair, you're in Paris, so you're probably not at your apartment hotel that much when you're on vacation. You're going around. You're doing stuff. Seeing things. I went to Crazy Horse. You know what Crazy Horse is? Google it. It's very it's a very European establishment. Any American would blush, except for me, because I'm me.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
My thing is, I was more surprised that they had a sign out there that said, this establishment is not for children, it is an adult establishment, but we don't advise for children to be here. But we're not your children's parents, so you make that decision. Like, they can come in, we're not gonna stop you, we're not gonna refund your tickets until you know. But, like, you probably shouldn't. And, like, in the most PG-13 way of explaining it, it is a burlesque show. A full burlesque show. With the bushes. Most children nowadays would see worse on the internet, yes. But when you become a tourist attraction and you do that sort of stuff, you have to explain to parents that the burlesque shows in the US are not the same as the burlesque shows in Europe. And like, I think people are like, oh, we'll go to like what's the famous one? The Moulin Rouge. We'll go to the Moulin Rouge, and that's been Americanized. That one has been Americanized. This one is not Americanized. They had one in Vegas for a little bit. And it closed down. That's the French au naturel. A celebration of the feminine form. And it's au naturel glory. But no, it was fun. There were like a lot of like little funny bits, a lot of puns, singing and dancing. I enjoyed myself.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Your program is now at 23 lines. Am I supposed to
Keep
go this way?
moving. None of the scanners have detected you. The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
I guess I'm not going in that way.
Things seem tough. Nora knows, but believe. Though it's going out of style, there are people working to make this system a better place.
No.
We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one
Oh
of
my
these
gosh.
cells. They killed the
Oh, that was a
hostage.
tough one.
This mission is a failure.
No! The stupid door! The stupid door. Anyway, now I at least know how to get there, so I actually have more time to fiddle with the door. You didn't realize it would grow this rapidly like this in terms of number of lines, but now you understand why Windows is tens of millions of lines of code. And AI wrote some of it. How beautiful.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations.
They
Search for the
admitted
holding
that.
location.
Exactly. That's exactly why it keeps breaking. Boop. Dun, 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 dun.
There's no telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target. You need to find the holding cell immediately.
I'm working on it. This way.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. Marines inbound. Here are the holding cells. Search each one for the hostage.
Ah. Not here. Not here. Eh.
Thank the stars, not a minute too soon. Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
I guess we don't go this way. That's not the way either. How did we get in here? We dropped down.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay. I feel like I did that for nothing. Ow. Come on. Come on.
I can't go on.
This way. Too slow. Can you please get on the platform, NPC? I know you're gonna do NPC things. Please get on the platform. Please get on the platform. NPC! Oh my god. Get on the platform! I'm going without you. You can die. I no longer care. That's a you problem. Oh my god.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Bitch.
You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
Get on this platform. If I could pick her up and throw her, I would. I'm just concerned about her dying. I'm concerned about that before the teleport happens. Do.
This looks bad. Help. Let the hostage die. This mission is over.
See? That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was concerned with. Next time I'm gonna kill everything going in. Then maybe it will be less of a problem getting the dumb NPC out. It's not that the character itself is dumb, it's just that NPC missions tend to be dumb. They're not very good at following.
Our intel suggests that our person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage and bring them home. Can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching. Inbound. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, jeez. I saw that leap wasn't going anywhere good.
Approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
Not this way.
Hurry up. You are running out of time.
I thought I was gonna die. In here! I'm in here!
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
Do 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 do.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go, we made it this time.
Escort mission complete. The hostage is safe now. Let's get out
We're
of here.
done. Do 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 do. This is max rank now. We will switch. This is max rank now. So we will switch. Hmm. I guess we'll go with this one since it's the lowest. But it's another slow weapon, so I might dislike that.
Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
learning how to live.
I like to think that we're doing everything wrong, and somebody out there is just looking down at us like little Sims and just being like, every time, we never learn. And then somebody out there just did dirty and they're locked in a room with like a rat wheel for them to run an exercise on, just as like, you know, the sadistic entertainment value. But none of us know that that's happening. What do we have to do for the junction? Heavy melee attacks. Sounds like it wants me to go back to using the hammer. Jeez. You know what? I think since we've done about 2 hours of Warframe tonight, and I got a new game, I think I might switch over to the new game because it is adorable. It's adorable. And I was having a lot of fun playing it yesterday when it was off stream for the day. So I'm gonna move to a chatting screen and then here. Something a little different. Something that's not VR and a little break from Warframe. Where is it? Have I tried Soulframe? No, I heard about it and somebody said that they had a key. But they never got back to me about the key, but I heard about it. Like, not much. Just like that it exists and it's kind of like a spin-off. So like I wouldn't have to continue through the story here in order to enjoy Soulframe. It's totally different, not related at all. Okay. Because I know we got like a ton of story to go through. But I'm gonna play some music to chill. And since we're going on a different type of stream of content, I'm gonna end the YouTube channel.